Hey everybody, welcome back to Social Media, the YouTube channel where we talk horror and nothing but horror. How is we doing? Hope we're doing well. And today, guys, I'll be doing another movie review for you. And today, I'll be reviewing Ready or Not. The sequel is coming out very soon this year, and I thought may as well review the first film and see what I thought of it. We already covered the movie on the podcast, so if you want to go see some other thoughts from Maury, go do that over there on the podcast. If not, these are my thoughts of the film here. So this movie was directed by Matt Bertinelli, Olfin, and Tyler Gillett. This film was released on August 21st, 2019 in the USA and was released in the UK September 25th, 2019. So, let's get into the review and see what I think of Ready or Not. When the movie begins, we see a shelf of board games, and there we see two kids, Daniel and Alex. Daniel hides Alex inside a closet, as he is then confronted by someone who says they are trying to kill him, and he has an arrow in him. But Daniel shouts that the man is with him as masked people show up, as he is shot and taken away.
Charlie! No, please stop! Please! No, you don't have to do that!
Then we flash forward 30 years. This is where we meet Grace, played by Samara Weaving, wearing a wedding dress as today is her wedding day. As she lights up a cigarette, we meet the man she is marrying, Alex, the same Alex, all grown up, played by Mark O'Brien. After they talk, that's when we meet the grown-up Daniel, played by Adam Brody. At the wedding, we meet Daniel's wife, Charity, played by Elise Levasque. Then we meet Daniel and Alex's father, Tony, played by Henry Kurziner. Then, back with Grace, we meet their mother, Becky, played by Andy McDowell. Then, the wedding ceremony begins.
I love you.
When Grace and Alex are alone in a bedroom, they are interrupted by Aunt Helena, played by Nikki Gujanjani. This is where Alex tells Grace their family has a tradition for newcomers to their family where they play a game. Makes sense since the family did make their fortune from making games. This is when we meet Stevens, who is the family butler, played by John Ruston. At the family gather together, we are then introduced to Alex and Daniel's sister Emily, played by Melanie Scofrano, and her husband, Fitch, played by Kristen Brun. The family then enter the games room where they all sit down around a table. Tony begins to tell Grace that the family are big on tradition, and that the family's success doesn't come from luck, and that it all started with a benefactor.
Printing shop during the Civil War, manufacturing playing cards. A generation later, my grandfather expanded into sporting goods and board games.
As he tells the story, he mentions that the family, when they got a new member, when Grace opens the box, the game it chooses is hide and seek. Alex looks worried and sad, as the others look serious, and Grace, not knowing why he is asking if they are all really going to play that game. They leave the room as Tony tells Grace the rules.
You can hide anywhere inside the house. We then count to 100 and try to, find you.
Well, don't you think you have a little bit of an...
As Grace is on her way to find a place to hide, the family prepare themselves.
Run, creep up on my prey.
Grace hides herself in a dumb waiter. As the family begins their hunt, she decides to leave the waiter and ends up in a bedroom where Alex pulls her aside, hiding at the side of the bed. One of their houseworkers is in the room. Then...
George?
Over here! Guys, I found her!
And this is where Grace realizes this is not just any game of hide and seek. Also, this will be a running gag in the movie of the sister just killing the wrong people. So great shooting. When they leave the bedroom, Grace asks Alex what the fuck is going on, and he explains.
Hide and seek. You pulled the one bad card. They think they have to kill you before sunrise. Follow me.
So at this moment, the family have no proof at all, so all this killing could just be for nothing. Great family. Later on, as Grace is alone, she walks through the house running to the family as they carry the houseworker's body. When...
Jesus! God damn it! Emily! Aim for the center of gravity!
At this point, the family will be shot on accident before anything else. She runs away and ends up in a pool room, where she ends up alone with Daniel.
I have to call the others.
No, you don't. No. You can help me, please.
He lets her leave as she runs away. He counts, then shouts where she is. I can tell Daniel is done with this family's shit. Then Charity shows up, and we learn when she found out about this whole thing, she couldn't wait to be a part of it. Grace ends up back at the games room, where she finds a weapon of her own, and gears herself up. Alex ends up in the security room, as Grace is in the kitchen, ending up in a fight with Stevens. Grace leaves the kitchen, leaving Stevens as Alex destroys the security equipment. As the family get in, Alex and Tony end up in a scuffle, but Daniel calms him down. Grace ends up outside and into a barn when she is shot in the fucking hand by one of the Fitch and Emily kids. And Grace, well, she falls into, well, a pile of human remains. This is where the family keep the bodies of the people they have killed. Grace ends up on the main road out of the mansion, but then is confronted by Stevens in a car. They end up in a scuffle as she gets away, taking the car, but the car has one of those anti-theft things. So the car is shut down and stops moving. She ends up again caught by Stevens, who is on the phone with the family when... Daniel catches her in the woods, pointing a gun at her. After they talk, Daniel knocks her out. Back at the house, Alex has his hands handcuffed as him and his mother have a talk. The family get ready to sacrifice Grace. As they do, we do get a shot of Alex using the handcuffs to cut through the wood on the bed to get free. As they begin the ceremony, each of them drink from this goblet. Only one we don't see drink is Daniel. As Tony goes in for the kill, this happens. Brother! As Daniel and Grace run, they run into Charity, who points a gun at Daniel. He tries to talk to her, but she shoots him. Grace knocks her out. Daniel tells her to leave. As she does, she runs into Tony, but easily takes him out. Alex finds Daniel, and as he dies in front of his brother, Grace is found by Daniel's mother, and they end up in a fight, but Grace well kills her. Alex arrives, and they have a talk. Grace basically tells Alex the marriage is over, so Alex...
She's in here!
The rest of the family show up as they hold Grace to the table, as they need to hurry. As Alex is about to stab her, she gets free, just being stabbed in the shoulder. As she takes the knife and holding it, they see that the sun has come up and look, they're not dead. So was it bullshit? Well, Aunt Helena kind of finds out first. One after the other they explode, dying, leaving Alex. He tries to talk his way out of it, but well, Grace says fuck that.
Yeah.
As the mansion burns around her, she leaves and sits on the steps at as the police show up. And the last line she says is,
Jesus Christ, what happened to you?
In-laws.
This is where the movie ends. This movie was an interesting one. When it came out, I saw the trailer and thought, it looked fun. But when I finally watched it for myself, I really like it. The characters each have their own personalities and reasons for being in the family. They each believe in this ritual. Grace, played by Samara Weaving, is an amazing actor and character, as always. She is great in all her roles. I can't wait for what the second movie will bring and how it will go and if it will keep up with this one. But I hope it does. If you want to know more of my thoughts and hear the thoughts of my friends, Maury, go watch our Slashercast episode on that. But overall, this movie is a 9 rating for me. So yeah, everybody, hope you really did enjoy that episode. I hope you really did enjoy that review of Ready or Not. Sorry if I butchered any of the last names of people or any name in general. Sorry if I butchered those. I am terrible with names. Hope you really did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And remember, keep on slashing, keep watching horror, and I'll see you horror fans later. Bye for now.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Don't get